a new Division I women's soccer poll has been released, and I'm going to go over that as well as the RPI and my top 10 / teams outside looking in, and a few top 25 games between now and next poll. Now, the top 25 poll goes as follows. The United Soccer Coaches poll, to be exact. Florida State with 8 first place votes. Then Stanford, North Carolina, Penn State, UCLA, Texas Tech, Clemson, BYU, Memphis, Arkansas, Notre Dame, Wisconsin, USC as in University of Southern California, Santa Clara, South Carolina, Brown, Pitt. They were receiving votes. Now they're in at number 17. Kentucky, Xavier, that was receiving votes, and now they're in. Michigan State is finally back in at number 20. They were receiving votes. TCU went up to 21. Georgetown dropped 10 spots to number 22. Duke went down 1 spot. Alabama went down 5 spots. So 23 and 24. Indiana is now receiving votes. So yeah, I mean, they were receiving votes now number 25. Receiving vote teams are like St. Louis with 13, Michigan with 11, Gonzaga with 7, Texas with 4, Utah Valley University 2, Georgia with 1. Now, I'm gonna go over like the RPI now, which that does affect on potentially how many you could host up to potentially the Elite 8 round, as long as you win your games. And the RPI top 10 is like Penn State, North Carolina Tech, Texas Tech, Stanford, BYU, Florida State, Notre Dame, Arkansas, Princeton, and UCLA. Though, if you want to go out to number 16, it's like Brown, Georgetown, Clemson, Memphis, Tennessee, and Nebraska. That's just saying some teams right there. And like Alabama's USC versus Southern California, they could potentially host, but it doesn't always translate, but you never know. But I would say keep it on like the 40 through 60 teams, like the bubble teams potentially, like Illinois, North Texas, Liberty, Washington State, Gonzaga, Iowa, Rutgers, James Madison, Pepperdine, SMU. Texas has moved up from like 71 to now number 50 from last week or somewhere in the 70s. California, Texas A&M, ULM, Virginia Tech, Dayton, Providence, Colorado, Vanderbilt, UCF, Portland. But granted, some of those teams are like in one big leagues. Obviously, if you don't have a conference tournament, you gotta go out and win the regular season. I mean, just to get, season championship and conference. Now, of course, if there's a conference tournament, to make sure you're definitely in, you gotta win that. And I also say you gotta avoid bad losses as much as possible and get as many wins as possible. And I know, for example, like UCF lost to Texas with the worst RPI and Baylor with the worst RPI. So I'm just going to say that. And we'll have to wait and see what happens between now and next poll. And my top 10 for Division I women's soccer goes as follows. Florida State, North Carolina, Stanford, UCLA, Penn State, Texas Tech, BYU, Clemson, Memphis, and Arkansas. Although you can make a case for Notre Dame to be in. But outside team looking at it, one of those two teams, like I said, then Wisconsin, South Carolina, USC, and Santa Clara. Now, there's only 3 top 25 games, and those are number 20 Michigan State, at number 25 Indiana, number 11 Notre Dame, at number 1 Florida State, and number 7 Clemson, at number 23 Duke. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit like and subscribe, and see you guys later on the road to 600 subscribers. Of course, ultimate goal is to get up to 1,000. So we could make money off of this, and of course, hitting the like button and commenting on the video helps the YouTube algorithm so more people could see it, and hitting the notification bell as well, so you don't have to miss any future videos here, because it does keep you up to date. And liking the video, commenting on the video really does help get more viewers out there, and potentially future subscribers as well. So that's all.